Good morning, children. Now, next part, we will see that how Manav helped Aunt Sheila and how he is spending time with her. So, last part we saw that Mr. and Mrs. Roy, Dr. Sudha and Aunt Sheila, that three are neighbors to that Manav, and that neighbors were very helping nature, and especially Aunt Sheila. So Manav loves Aunt Sheila so much. So in this portion, in this part, we will see that how Manav helped Aunt Sheila. So yesterday I went there to buy milk. There was one department store. So he went to buy some milk and apples for Aunt Sheila because she was old lady and no one there was to looking after her. So whenever getting time, Manav always helping Aunt Sheila. So while I was gone, she made pakora. And she made pakora and we sat on the porch swing. They both were sitting on that porch swing and eating pakora and tea. Sheila auntie has an old book of stories. She was telling him stories also, different interesting stories. And she had one old book of stories. She read me some funny stories from the book. She was always reading funny stories. One story was about a man whose hand blew into the gorilla cage at the zoo. She told him one interesting story that one man went to zoo and when he blew his hand, उसकी जो हैट है वो गोरिल्ला के पास फेंकी गई. So the gorilla put on that head, man's hat on his head and wouldn't give it back because that monkeys and gorillas, they are imitating us. So when that man's hat blew into the cage of gorilla, so he put that hat on his head and wouldn't give him back. The best of all my neighbors lives next door. Now अब उसके पड़ोस में कौन रहता था? His name is Nitin and Nitin was his best friend. They were going to school and they were classmates and they were playing also. So the house he lives in is painted light blue. Which color? The house, Nitin's house, light blue color. Nitin and I are in the same class at school. They were classmates. We play in the same football team. And they were good players of football also. They were playing in same team. एक ही टीम में वो दोनों फुटबॉल खेलते थे. It is Saturday tomorrow and now Manav was so much happy because tomorrow is Saturday and I am going to spend the day at Nitin's house. And every Saturday they were going each other's house to spend whole day with each other. So we shall camp out in the backyard of his house. And Nitin's father put the tent in the backyard of house. Backyard means जो पीछे का हिस्सा होता है. So his dad will put up a tent there under a big tree. There was one big tree and under that tree Nitin's father will put one tent. We shall have a nice day together. And Manav was so much happy because they will spend whole day together. Means speaking, then playing, eating, all things together. Goodbye. Now Manav said goodbye. I have to pack my things for the camp. मुझे क्या करना है? मेरे जो चीज़ें हैं वो कैंप के लिए पैक करनी है. So he said goodbye. Now in this lesson we saw that how Manav was loving his neighbors, especially Aunt Sheila, because she was old. Now children, how many neighbors we saw? First of all, Mr. and Mrs. Roy, then Dr. Sudha, then Aunt Sheila, and lastly we saw his best friend Nitin. So children, neighbors are so important, necessary in our life. So we also love our neighbors.